Oh, hey there, people. It's Sunday morning. Yeah, it's actually the morning. Really friggin' early in the morning. Son of a bitch. Got home last night, started editing the vlog. Remember when I said in yesterday's vlog that pre-editing is nice because then you don't have to do that much work? Well, when I got home, there was a lot of work to do. Yup. There was still everything else to edit, and there was a lot to edit. And I'm just, well, what happened was I laid down while the vlog was rendering, and I passed out again. Yeah. I'm just uploading the vlog now at 9 in the morning. Yeah, gonna miss my scheduled time, but whatever, it's uploading. Car shopping, cooking with the hobos. Yup. Oh well, early start means a early evening for me tonight, I guess, eh? Frig it. So, welcome to my vlog. Well, I just made a pot of coffee, because, well, frig it, I'm awake. I tried laying back down and going to sleep once I started the video upload, and that didn't work, so I figured, frig it, let's drive a pot of coffee into my cup, and it'll be awesomer than frig. So that's what I'm doing. One full pot of coffee, which is pretty dicked, because it doesn't fit into this cup. One pot of coffee does not fit into this cup. How awesome is that? I think it's pretty awesome. That's like the best $2 cup I ever bought. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because it's massive. This is a true cup of coffee right here. 32 ounces of awesome. The doctor said I could only have one coffee a day. Never said what size I can have. No, once again, I'm kidding on that. Doc never told me shit.
This coffee's gonna be epic.
So apparently my parents are coming over today to drop off some food. Mom went to the doctor, and the doctor said that she's not allowed to eat certain things. Something about triglyceride levels, whatever the frig those are. And she's got a whole whack load of foods that she can no longer have. So they're gonna drop those off at the house for me, you know. She's like, this is what's funny. She's like, well, your father, I can't eat it, so your father said he won't eat it either. So they're gonna give it to me. It's like, well, if it's poison to you guys, guess it's okay if I die. Nah. Her theory is I'm younger, so apparently my body can bounce back better or something. I don't know. I wish I still had my regeneration factor that I had when I was like 25, but no, that's not there. But, you know, slowly she goes when you get older. Anyway, people, I want to gurgle back my coffee and then carry on with this day, so let's pitter patter and have at her and drive this friggin' pot of coffee into me in one single cup. Alrighty, people, well, I drank my coffee, commented on comments, uploaded a friggin' copy of the truck game there, whatever the frig it's called. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna bring back my empties to the beer store because I kind of want to get rid of them. So that's my battle plan. So I got two boxes of cans here that gotta go. So I'm gonna bring these back. Right now I'm gonna let the dog out as I load up the I gotta load the Trans Am because the G6 isn't going anywhere with that flat tire. So we'll let the dog out for a shit, and I'm gonna grab my keys and start bringing beer bottles out to the car and load up the Trans Am. Let's do this. There, all beer is loaded except for that wine bottle. My buddy wants it, so I'm gonna hang on to that and go from there. So yeah. Now I gotta bring those beer bottles back and cans and things. They didn't really fit in the car that well, let me tell you. I forgot that I still have the amp rack in there from when I had a stereo. So I need to get rid of that amp rack. Problem is, I forgot when I installed it that I ran grommets through the thing, and the grommets, I'm gonna have to cut them off to make them work because they get in the way of stuff, and I didn't have a cutter. I was gonna take the rack right out right now, but I don't have a cutter on me, and I want to get these beer empties done off to the beer store. And Jules is bugging me to go over, so the kids are like wanting to see me and things, and that kind of scares me a little bit. But anyway, let me head off to the beer store. See what I mean? It's maybe 20 bucks in empties back there, and she barely fits. I would take the G6, but yeah, that's not good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head off to the beer store, drop this off, get paid, and then I want to run over to the Source, which is in the mall, because they have this thing there. It's like a gator clip with a 12-volt power adapter on it, and you can well, I'll explain it in the car as we go. Let's do a rolling vlog. Well, I hope that camera can hear me. I'm not using the voice recorder today. I'm just using the Panasonic converted clipped onto the friggin' thing there. But What the hell was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, no, I was talking about how the kids like me and things. I don't know, it's weird. I just hope they don't look at me like a father figure, because I don't think I could ever do that. I'm not exactly an ideal role model, but, you know, whatevs. I don't mind hanging out with them. But, yeah, they're bugging me to go over there, and I want to get some shit, and like I was saying about the source, they have this 2 clampy jobby, so it's like 2 battery terminals, and it has a 12-volt outlet on it. This is something that Rex should have when he does his motorbike trips, the big ones, because then he can just pinch it right to his friggin' motorcycle battery and plug his iPhone into it on the fly, or he can just, you know, wire in a 12-volt relay. Or if he really wants to get crafty, go to the dollar store, buy a freaking iPhone cable, cut the end off, and just wire it directly into 12 volts, and watch his iPhone explode. Well, you could buy the iPhone car chargers, eh? And all you do is you open up the end where the cigarette lighter goes into, and you just remove the guts, and then you can wire it directly to a battery and make an iPhone charging dock right on your motorbike. I've done that so many times with phone chargers back in the day. You buy the cheap charger over at Walmart or whatever, and then you gut it, and then you make it work on a 12-volt relay and just wire, put a fuse in line with it, a little bit of soldering, and you're done. Because by default, those things that stab into the 12-volt, they have a little friggin', I don't know, pipe fuse, I guess, a little pipe fuse, a glass pipe fuse. I don't know the proper term for those, but I think it's a glass pipe fuse. My throat's been feeling really raspy all day today. I'm hoping, like last night when I went over to Jules' house, her daughter Amy was really hacking there, like really coughing hard, and it was like dry coughs too, and I think she caught a cold, and I friggin' hope she didn't give me the cold, because she was like right in my face a bunch of times coughing and things, and I'm hoping I didn't get that cold, because man, I don't like getting colds. I do have my cold effects at home, so I might start up on that just to make sure that this one here doesn't last long. There's nothing worse than doing my type of work where I talk on the phone all day and having a sore throat. Like you're non-stop drinking water, and then you're non-stop going to the bathroom to pee, and it's like non-stop freaking brutalities. You know, brutalities, because you're always peeing everywhere. So, yap-a-dap. What do you guys think of this viewing angle? I got you sitting in the passenger seat right now. Makes you feel like you're riding in the car with me and things, maybe, probably not. Just saying. So I've been thinking about this whole car option thing and stuff, and do I trade in the G6 and get another vehicle, because the price is listed on the page is obviously not what I pay bi-weekly. The G6 would probably knock another $2,000 to $3,000 off of that. Or I could just say not trade in the G6, buy the new car, pay the full price for it, and sell the G6 privately. Get it all fixed up and sell it certified. Maybe make a couple extra bucks off of it, who knows. Or I could get it all fixed up and drive it and not have car payments. And that idea is very tempting. So it's been a good car, it's just now everything's starting to fail on it, right? And my logic is normally when I buy, when I'm going to get rid of a car, it's when the car starts costing me as much as I paid for it in repairs. That's why I got rid of the Tempo. And the reason why I got rid of the Focus is not for that reason. I just got rid of it because I was sick and tired of doing body work. This guy's totally driving in the out. What an idiot. Hopefully you guys saw that. They were open over there at the beer store, eh? Good. So I got a bunch of babas to drop off. And I want to get closer because I want to go inside and grab a cart so I don't have to hand bomb all these stupid things. So let's see if we can avoid a collision. Cut across here and park right here, and then go grab one of those rolly carts and start unloading some beer. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going to run inside, get a cart, and empty out these beers. Right back. Alrighty people, I'm back. Let's go over to the mall, go to the Source. Last time I checked the website, which was last night, they said the Source has like 4 of those things in stock. Now, I don't know if the websites are updated periodically or on the fly, but we'll find out. One thing I can tell you for certain is Sunday is Return Your Beer Empties Day. Yup, because there was a huge line up there, and it was everybody returning their empties. But this guy behind me had a great system going, because all he drinks is cans. So he went to Walmart and bought one of those great big sealable Tupperware containers, and he just drills all of his cans into that, and he counts them as he goes. I wasn't counting my cans. I had 60 freaking cans there. That's $6, 10 cents a can. I thought it was a nickel a can. Nope, dime a can. So I returned all those and returned the beer bottles and walked out with 16 bucks in my pocket. So that's pretty decent. Not like I didn't pay for that because you pay a deposit, right? Cans and bottles. It's all in the cost of the merch. Hey bud, what the fuck you doing? Holy shit. Just fall asleep at the wheel, why don't you? And try and pass through 2 cars and smash into my car, you goof. But a little road rage for you. So we'll go to the mall now, which will probably be busier than frig. And then we'll go home, pet the puppy for a bit. I don't think I'm bringing Oreo over to Jules' house, but I'm going to head over to Jules' house today. And then hang out there for a bit and then go home and pet the puppy some more. And it's probably going to be an early night tonight because it was an early morning today, that's for sure. I had to wake up there early. I don't know why, but I can only get 6 hours of sleep. Any more than that, and it's a real pain in the arse to do. I've always been like that. Like even when I wake up at 2 in the afternoon. When I wake up at 2 in the afternoon, it's because I went to bed at 8 o'clock in the morning. You know, like a lot of people think I sleep 11, 12 hours. No, I only sleep for 6 hours. So I'm up all hours of the night freaking doing things. Either playing video games or whatnot, you know, like I'm just up all hours of the night. So anyway, let's go to the source and pick up this part, and then I can use my little battery powered friggin' my 12 volt air pump. I can use it on the G6 and maybe inflate that tire again. Some people said check Walmart for some tire slime. Pretty sure that'd be in the same aisle as exercise equipment with our friggin' Walmart, with the way it's all kifed up. Piece of shit Walmart. Alright, I'm gonna try and find a parking spot. Everybody and their dog is at Walmart today, seems. Oh, look at that. Parking right behind a V6 Mustang. Now I can tell it's a V6. Look at the back emblem, how it has the horse. If it was a GT, that'd say GT and it'd be a V8. And being a convertible, that makes it heavier. But anyway, people, I'm gonna head her inside and get this shit done. I'll be right back. Alright, people, we are back. We have the thing. Took me a bit to find it because the source has all their technology stuff pushed into the back end of the store, like all the odds and bits and ends for doing projects and things and weird things. Front of the store is all like their cool shit, you know, like TVs and RCs and stuff like that. They have the AR drone in there. It took me everything not to buy it. Literally, I wanted an AR drone, but I shouldn't have one. Anyway, people, I gotta head home, let Cookie Monster out, and show you what I got. As long as I can get the frig out of here. Actually, what I'm going to do is take the charger out of the car, because I got it back from Rex, but I left it in the back seat this whole time. Never took it out. So we're going to head home, and then I'm going to take the charger out of the car. I'm going to charge up the Trans Am's old battery, because I still have that at the house. And then I'm going to use that for my charging, for my my 12 volt freaking air pump to pump up the G6 tomorrow. It's probably going to take all day for that thing to charge. If this Ford Focus wasn't such an asshole, he would have moved over a lot more and let me go, because, you know, I could have went like 28 times, but, oh, never mind, it's the elderly driving. I'm asking too much right now. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head home, charge up the old battery, and then let the dog out again, and then I'm going to frig off over to Jules' house. I'm not going to bring Oreo with me this time because Sierra, her dog, doesn't really care for Oreo too much, and I really don't want my dog getting sick again, so... Yep. So let's boot scoot home and we'll go from there. Alright, people, peace the frig out. Alright, people, got this thing plugged in. We're charging it up. This is what I bought from the source. It's pretty standard, you know. 2 pinchy things to go on the battery terminals and a 12 volt plug-in adapter. So I'm going to charge up this battery here with this guy. Once she's fully charged, I'm going to pump up that tire in the G6 and we'll be ready to rock. Right now my dog is in the house and he is screaming. He's not barking. It sounds like somebody's like totally mud stomping. So I'm going to have to go in there and friggin' see what the hell his malfunction is and quite possibly murder his face. So the reason why Oreo was yelling like he was getting the shit kicked out of him is because Mom brought over a bunch of stuff. She brought over some crab dinner here. Not my favorite kind, but I'll eat it anyway. Some Blue Menu freaking popcorn. I like popcorn. They're mini bags. Oh, sweet Jesus. Brought over a whole bunch of food. What are these? Little pork chop things. Pork chop things. Holy pork chop things. Some meat on a stick. Some more meat on a stick. Not quite sure what the heck this is. Let's crack into it and take a look. Some What are these? Oh, freaking Mike and Lori's meatballs. Meatballs. Don't know what I'm gonna do with those. Maybe put them in my spaghetti. And some more meat on a stick. I'd probably barbecue those. Frig yeah. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome indeed. Put anything in the fridge? Nope, fridge is still empty. Holy, we got a whole bunch of pork chops and other meat products to cook on the barbecue. I checked my tank. It's not even a quarter down because I'm barely even using the damn thing. Even though I've been barbecuing like a son of a bitch. That's pretty awesome. I used to do those meat on the sticks on my George Foreman, but I can't find my George Foreman right now, so I don't know where it went. But anyway, people, frig yeah. So here in North Bay next weekend we have this thing happening called Summer in the Park. I'm trying to load the website here, and basically what it is, they used to be called the Heritage Festival, which was awesome, but the page won't even friggin' load. Like, are you serious right now? Like, the page is dicked. Oh, here we go. We got like a bunch of bands coming to North Bay. I'm trying to get the friggin' information here, but it's not coming up. For freak's sakes, North Bay Summer in the Park. I click the link, the page doesn't load because obviously it's being hosted on a site that's running slower than the molasses in the winter or turtle on a crutch, whichever you choose. But the band's coming. Only one I've ever heard of is April Wine. That's it. That's all. That's the only band out of all the bands coming that I heard of. Bruce from Head Office dropped the video and he was talking about it. And look at this. This is how awesome the Summer in the Park page is. No data received. There's the URL up there. North Bay Summer in the Park.ca. I'm gonna just try and get rid of all the crap off of it and see what happens. All those pages and index and all that junk. Maybe it might accidentally load, or it might be playing the waiting game. Probably playing the waiting game. It's not gonna load. But that stupid twit Carly Rae Jepsen or whatever, she's gonna be there. She's like the big main event. The auto-tune hero, Carly Rae Jepsen. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy. Here's my number. Go freak yourself for lately. You know, like freaking. Like, really? Come on. What happened to music? We're not going to talk about that. Obviously, this year's Summer in the Park is all for the teeny boppers and the youngins and all that shit. And that's hilarious. Every once in a while, my camera puts a box around face, has facial recognition, and I'm noticing it putting a box around the fan behind me. That white fan right there. It's putting a box around it. That's pretty funny. But, yeah, like, the music sucks this year. There's like a bunch of bands. Like, Bruce's wife is like naming off all the different bands. And Bruce is like, never heard of them, never heard of them. And I'm sitting there going, never heard of them, never heard of them, never heard of them. And then they mentioned Carly Rae Jepsen, and I'm like, meh. And he's like, meh, you know, because who cares? And then April Wine, and it's like, oh, you know what? A $25 or $30 wristband to go see April Wine perform? That might be worth it. But the other bands, they sound like shit. Like, who cares about them? Why can't we get good entertainment here? The best thing to go to, honestly, people, every year around this time, Mattawa has their thing called Voyager Days, and they usually get bands like freaking Nazareth and April Wine and what the frig's that other band that I really like that I can't think of the name of right now? Trooper, you know? Good bands. They get bands that play like rock and roll that actually have instruments and friggin' rock out, and they don't need auto-tune because they can actually sing unlike these new pop artists. And myself for that matter, because I like to use auto-tune when I sing because it makes me sound like a gay robot, and that's kind of cool, I guess. But like, it just, I don't get it. I don't understand why it went so downhill. Like, the one year we had a rock and party down there. You know, we had the Tea Party playing. Tea Party's awesome. You know, we had Trooper down there. We had freaking awesome bands that were just killer. You know, freaking might as well go for soda. You know, freaking, I can't remember the name of that band. Son of a bitch, why am I doing so bad right now? Kim Mitchell. Yeah, we had some Kim Mitchell down there, just freaking cranking out the tunes. And like, good bands, not the crap they're playing nowadays. Nowadays, it's like, anybody can go on Magic's Music Maker, make a beat, auto-tune the shit out of their voice behind it. As long as girls will sit in the club and shake their booties to it, it's classified as music, they hit the charts. Like Bruce was saying, look at how long it took for Rush to get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know, look at April Wine. April Wine rocks, you know. Friggin' Helix. We had Helix here. Helix rocks. Helix is awesome, you know.
Give me an R-O-C-K. What do you got? Rock. And what we're gonna do? Rock out.
You know, that's friggin' awesome stuff, you know. But it's like these bands don't exist anymore. All people want is oots, 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 oots. And that's like crap music. In my opinion, that music is shite. And that's why, like, in my car, both the Trans Am and the G6, I got a CD in the G6 because it doesn't have USB or anything, but it's got like 80s tunes on it, you know, good stuff like freaking Billy Joel and Billy Idol and some Skid Row and, you know, friggin' Aerosmith and Def Leppard and all sorts of awesome music like that. Same with the Trans Am. I got an 80s hit in there running off a pen drive. And I love that kind of music. That's when music was music, when, you know, you had a band who could play song, not a computer that would shit out a bunch of beats like I build, and some monkey sitting there singing into a computer, and the computer's like digitizing their voice and making them sound like a gay robot. I don't know. Music's gone so far downhill, so I think I'm going to steer clear from that summer in the park this year. I'm just going to avoid downtown completely. I don't have to work next weekend, which is awesome. I got to work Friday night, so Friday night's going to be hell on earth trying to get out of the office, because everybody's going to be down there. But I don't have to work, so I can avoid that place so easily. People have to work this weekend, though, because it's going to be brutal down there. It's going to be a slow weekend, though. It's not going to be too busy, but it's going to be brutal regardless. Well, anyway, people, I'm going to go rock a shit, and I'm going to head over to Jules' house, and we're going to hang out there for a bit. I have no idea what we're doing today, and I'll bring you guys along, too, because who knows, she might grab my camera and son of a bitch record. I don't know, but let's rock and roll and head over to Jules' house after I drop my turds. Just let the dog outside to go rifle off a shit. Okay, what's that in my backyard? Got some weird foreign object in the backyard, people. So I'm just gonna let him go do his poopy times, and then we're gonna head over to Jules' house. Hopefully he didn't get to whatever that foreign object was before I do, but let's go see what it is. Yeah, it's over here. Whatever that white thing is, I don't know what that is. Is that newspapers? Oh yeah, it's friggin' newspapers. Totally newspapers. Huh, alright, well, bring the dog back in the house. Come on, Oreo. See, I did some weed whacking here and I stopped and I started hitting over there, and that's when I broke my weed whacker. Gotta fix that. So I want to clear all this out and then throw some Epsom salts in there and completely destroy it. So, alright, let's head over to Jules. Frig, those little pod speakers I put in, those Clarions there, yeah, they're already blown. They're already done. Spent. Game over. So I'm gonna have to buy some more speakers for the back of this car. I'm seriously thinking about modding the speaker housings so that I can put 6x9s back there. Or what I might do is build some 6x9 boxes, and this is what I was thinking about, and stoving those in the ass end of the car, aiming forward, and not using those pods on the sidewalls, just using boxes and 6x9s, or building something that looks good behind the seat to hold 6x9s. And then I can at least get a little bit of bass reflex out of this car until I build the sub box and amp her up with the trunk. But as you saw today, I needed my trunk to haul that beer, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that 10-inch sub, how I'm going to install it in here. I know it's not going in the G6, because in order to put it in the, I was thinking I could run that sub off the rear outs and use the high outputs on the amp. But why bother? I already got all the wiring back there. Frig it, we'll just get her done. But yeah, the rear speakers are toast. They're crackling like crazy. They did sound good at one point, but that changed pretty damn quick. Yeah, Frig, the other night I'm coming home from work, forgot to mention this, coming around the corner there, and like when you turn onto my street, there's this huge turn. So I'm coming around the turn, and there's like a family of ducks just starts crossing the road at friggin' midnight. I'm like, holy shit. Didn't have time to slam on the brakes. I wouldn't have stopped in time. I would have friggin' ran them over. So like evasive maneuvers, thank God nobody was coming at me. I managed to go around the mommy duck and nobody was hurt. But if I wouldn't have seen them in time, I would have freaking probably ruined my tires, ruined their day, because I would have killed a bunch of them, and it would have just been catastrophic, but I was able to avoid them. Don't kid yourself, people. You run over a duck and you get that bill in your tire, it's going through. It's going to chew right through that tire like it's frig all. But with evasive maneuvers, I was able to avoid them all, and life is good. So, lucky for me. Yeah, there had to be at least like 5 or 6 ducks there. That's not including mommy, like little ducklings. Okay, so we'll go over to Jules' house. Frig, every time I go there, I always bring stuff for the kids. This time I'm not bringing anything for the kids. They're going to expect something, maybe, probably not, hopefully not, because I didn't really go and buy anything. Last time I bought the ice cream cones and squirt guns. Last night we made cookies, but that was with Jules' things, like her recipes and her ingredients. Wasn't anything. I just spun. I just moved some spoons around and, you know, ran the mixer. So, and yes, people, the mixer was set to low while I was doing it. It's got this like slidey uppy switch, and the further away you push it, the faster she goes. And I had it on the first setting, and I was still able to cover her in freaking cookie dough. How awesome is that? You need to buy me one of those electric mixers. I don't have one. They're pretty handy to have too, like when you're doing stuff like that. Now that I know how to make cookies, I wouldn't mind to make some and have them in my lunch, just saying. Because that'd be pretty good for a treat when you're done eating your sandwiches. Have a couple cookies, homemade cookies. At least you know what's in them and you know they're good. Holy crap, this person's driving a Hyundai Accent. license plate, my 7 boys. Hoping it's the elderly driving it, and they're like my dad's side of the family. Yeah, dad's side of the family. Huge family. 14 brothers, 4 sisters, 18 children. Yep, pretty intense. Mom's side of the family, I think there's like 11 or 12 of them. Mostly girls, 2 boys. So like 9 girls, 2 boys. Tell you, with estrogen and like, you know, Aunt Flo and all that, I would not want to be in that household when Aunt Flo showed us. Son of a bitch. Imagine all the estrogen flying around. I'm surprised the boys don't wear pink, just saying, you know? So when you're surrounded by that much estrogen, the testosterone balance in the household's out of whack. You kind of get a little weirded out in things, right? Heaven forbid you forget to put the seat down. That's all I gotta say. So now you got 9 girls chasing after you, beating the crap out of you. So I've been watching that How I Met Your Mother show. It's pretty friggin' awesome. I just finished watching season 2 there, and the one episode when Barney, he's like a big player. He's showing off his apartment and how it's all like anti-woman, you know, to get rid of the women. He has a toilet seat. This thing's epic. Instead of forcing itself down when you're done, no, it forces itself back into the upright position. The moment you get off, it spring loads itself back into the upright position. That is hilarious. I need that for my house. So I thought it was pretty funny myself. Of course, my female audience is going to be like, dude, that's totally rude and things. You should always put the seat down. I fell in once and it wasn't pleasant. Of course it wasn't pleasant. You fell into a friggin' toilet. I've done that once. Thought I put the seat down. I was drunk. I went to go take a dump and I friggin' ass first right in the cold water. Really unpleasant. Didn't enjoy that one bit. But who would, you know? Who would enjoy getting their ass soaked when you're drunk? Now you gotta try and get your drunk ass out of the friggin' toilet. Not an easy thing to do, let me tell you. Nope, super isn't. It's an Ecoped. It's purple. Saw one of those the other day, no word of the lie. Buddy was keeping up with me and then he pushed on me. He had his tweaked big times. He was able to do like friggin' 70 kilometers an hour on an Ecoped. Very impressive. Superhuman-like even. Alrighty people, well, I'm at Jules' house now. I'm gonna park my car. Hopefully I don't hit her hitch. That would suck. Great big hole in my bumper. Alright, I'm gonna go see what's up with her, and we will check back later. You're revving pretty high. Friggin' sitting at 1,000 RPM. Sorry. Peace the frig out, guys. Alrighty, people, I'm at Jules' house, and we're gonna be doing another episode of Cooking with the Hobo. We're gonna make some stir fry. Yeah, she just went into the house to get the kids all situated and things. We just came back from the grocery store. I don't think I ever want a family. No, it wasn't too bad. They were pretty good. But, yeah, it's a lot easier when you go by yourself. You know, you run in, grab your stuff, and go. Done. But it was pretty crazy. Oh well, we'll be doing some cooking there soon, so that'll be fun. And I'm just gonna give her. So let's pitter patter and have at her. Tonight's beverage of choice: Monster Energy drink. Yup. That's right, people. We're doing stir fry tonight on Cooking with the Hobo. Yup. Gonna be doing a little stir fry.
Little stir fry.
Little stir fry.
Kids are hungry. They're whining.
I'm whining too. Oh my god, people. These things are amazing. Yup. Just saying. So it's going to be a steak stir fry. Got ourselves a white onion, a purple onion, green pepper, red pepper, yellow pepper, green onions, some rice. And we forgot the pièce de résistance, the mushrooms.
Julie likes lots of mushrooms.
Times dose. Jules is on the mushrooms big times. You know what the best part about this episode of Cooking with the Hobo is? She's the hobo cooking. I'm just watching. Spectator.
Veggie board.
Yeah, meat board, veggie board, meat board, veggie board. No cross-contaminations happening here, people. It's unlike my house. Yup.
Well, kids are a little more susceptible to getting sick than adults are.
This just in.
It's got a crybaby look.
Somebody's been cutting onions.
Hey. You next.
What?
You next. You can cut the other halves.
No, I'm good.
Oh.
She's the hobo cooking today, not me. I'm just filming this for science.
Science purposes.
Yeah.
What science purposes would that be?
To see how a stir fry is properly done.
I don't know if I do it properly, but I definitely...
Look at that chunk of meat.
So keep in mind, people, there's going to be 6 people eating off of this, right? So this is a budget meal, if you would say. Right now, Jules is just... Hello, white balance. There we go. Jules is just giving her with the meat here, chopping her all up into little cubes.
Gotta make it small. So when my kids whine about the meat being too big and too hard to chew.
We should boil it and mash it and stick it in a stew. I'm
Stir
kidding.
fry.
I know. There we go. Had a focus problem there. My camera thought it was a Sony. Yup. So she's got the vegetable oils into the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta wait for it.
No, I was not heating enough. It didn't make that sound.
Nope. I didn't hear no tss. You guys didn't hear no tss.
No.
So we're
Not
just...
ready yet. Sacrifice 2 little bits to find out.
Yeah, 2 little bits of onion. Onion.
I like how the red onion goes sweet when you cook it.
Really?
It tastes sweeter.
I've never tried that. The more you know.
Putting Adam to work.
Oh, I'm being filmed. Hi, guys.
So I'm just gonna finish cutting up peppers.
I guess I no longer get to spectate.
No.
This
I
is
need
why you
some
don't.
help.
This is why you don't go outside and have a cigarette while she's cooking, because she makes you go to work.
So I got our meat mixture. I don't know how well that's gonna show. So we got our meat mixture and then our veggie mixture. I don't have a big huge wok, so we're gonna do it separately. The meat, veggies. In case somebody doesn't want any meat, veggies.
Who wouldn't want meat? Come on.
A certain little one that I have.
For every animal they don't eat, I'm gonna eat 3.
You can have her share then. I'll stir mine.
Look at it, people. It's so pretty. It's so pretty.
Stir, go, fry, stir, fry, stir, 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 fry, stir, fry, cooking some food, stir, fry, stir, stir, fry, stir, fry, cooking some food. Oh my god, it looks so good! It looks good!
Oh yeah, stir fry. Alrighty, people. She finally got the kids put to sleep. Finally got the dogs stopped barking at other dogs.
It's gonna learn to pick on dogs his own size.
Yeah, and I just did the stress test. I'm sitting at 97%. That's not good.
Me, 35.
Yeah, well, frig off. You're used to this. Holy. It
Now,
was
will you ever get used to this?
done. You know, one of those.
A lot of times my kids scare at them.
A lot.
They do things that to me is normal on an everyday basis.
I'm sitting here. One of them climbs up here and starts scaling across the deck.
On the other side.
Yeah, on the other side.
The other side.
And I'm like, are you friggin' for real right now? And meanwhile, Jules is in the house doing something, and I'm out here, I'm like, guys, smarten up, because if you get hurt on my watch, that's gonna suck. And they're like, man, I'm not listening to you, you're nobody. And I'm like, oh, for frig's sakes.
Just gonna raise your voice a little bit. Be scary, Adam.
You know?
Use the mom look.
I'm not a mom.
Okay, well use the scary look.
No, because then Jenna laughs at me.
Yeah, she does.
She does. I give her, I'm like, stop it. And she just starts laughing. You're doing the look. And I'm like, what look? The look, it's scary and it's funny. And I'm
Okay,
like,
show him the look, Adam.
I'm like-
no. Sometimes it's just that. There you go.
yeah.
That makes Jenna piss herself laughing.
And I don't know why.
time.
I don't know why.
You just got a look that's funny, I guess. He's got a funny looking face.
Thanks.
No.
I appreciate that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry.
I
was
appreciate
just
this.
teasing.
Well, guys, while we were here, my buddy Jean showed up. You remember Jean from such films as Let's Get Drunk to Make a Campfire and Let's Blow Shit Up with Fireworks. Next weekend, being a long weekend, we're going to go out to his place. Hopefully it's nice, because we're going to blow shit up with fireworks, have a fire, get liquored, and somebody might fall in the campfire. If they do, I'm going to film it. So next Saturday, we're getting wasted.
Wasted. Like how wasted?
If I find a bed that I can use, that's a good thing. I might end up
Like-
cuddling up in Sammy's crate.
So like drunk, like Vegas drunk?
Oh, like
Like
Hangover 2 drunk.
Like oh no, not Hangover
Like
3.
I haven't seen that one yet.
I can't wait to see that one. Anybody
But
else?
like Hangover 2 drunk, where we're gonna have an Asian with us and he's gonna go missing. We're gonna find his thumb. Like that bad. It's gonna happen. You watch.
You find the ring attached to.
Sitting in a bowl of water because it was once ice.
I love that show.
That was a good show.
It was a good
Yeah, it was
show.
pretty good. I like that one.
And then he finally gets a chance to tell him, and all of a sudden he takes a big, huge friggin' bump. Done.
Yup.
Hilarious.
Game over.
Sorry if I ruined the ending for people.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. Oh, too late.
sorry.
Too late. But
Been out long enough. They better have watched it by now. Come on now.
yeah, what the hell's wrong with you
Seriously.
people? Come on, watch that movie. Frig sakes, what's the matter with you? Anyway, people, my arm's getting sore from holding this. That's what she said. I'll talk to you guys later. Big puppy, little laser pointer. Big puppy, little laser pointer. She's such a big galoot. The Benny Hill music wasn't so copyright, I would like super time lapse this and put that music to it.
What is it?
The Benny Hill song.
Did you get it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Peeps, where'd it go?
Back upstairs.
Where is it? Get it. Get it.
Do, bite. Oh. It's funny. See, this is the kind of fun you can have with a laser pointer. And unlike my laser pointer, Jules only paid $1 for this one. It was $1, right?
Bubblegum machine.
Yeah, it was $1.
It's cool. It stays on my finger.
Herpadur. Oh, it just bites the pillow.
Bubblegum machine, right?
Oh, it's so cute.
Oops.
She's such a galoot. I love it. Alrighty people, well it's friggin' 9 o'clock. I'm gonna head her home, let the Cookie Monster out. Hopefully he didn't destroy my house. He's been gone, I've been gone for about 6 hours there, so hopefully he's okay. Normally he goes 8 hours when I'm at work, so he should be fine. So I'll go home, let him out, and then yeah, we'll take it from there. So sounds like a plan? Yeah, I think it sounds like a plan. Alright, let's get home. Alright people, I'm home now. The moment of truth. Did he shit on my carpet? Did he shit on my carpet? I'm gonna say no. It looks pretty clean. Unbelievable. I'm pretty sure before what the problem was that he wasn't shitting on the carpet. It was sticking to his fur. And he'd come in the house and he'd leave poop and it would fall off his fur and he'd shit on the carpet. It wasn't his fault. It's because he needed to be groomed. And he's groomed now, so we're good to go. I gotta rock a piss. Well, people, I'm thinking I might shut the vlog down here and call her quits for tonight. I know, if you look outside, you can still see that there's light outside. But I'm gonna be honest with you people, I am freaking tired. Holy crap, I've been going since 7:30 in the morning. Because I got up at 7:30 and I started the upload on the vlog and I've been awake since, alright? So, it's been a pretty crazy day, I do say so myself. So, I'm bushed. Like, I don't know how Jules does it. Those 4 kids have way more energy than I could deal with every day. And she does it. She's been doing it for 2 years now, her and the 4 kids. And let me just tell you, those kids want to go, 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 go. And it's like, holy crap, how do you keep up with them? I can't do it. I had a hard time today, let me tell you. And I was only there for 4 hours, well, from 3 till now, which I think it's about 9 o'clock now. So I wasn't there that long. And I had a hell of a time. Oh, I should probably go to the garage and check on that battery. Yep, should do that. Let's go to the garage real quick. Survey says it's at 25%. So it's still got a long ways to go until that thing's going to be capped right out. So we'll leave this go overnight. Chuck said it can't hurt it. He's done it with batteries before, just left them overnight and they're fine. So that's what we're going to do. Let it go and it'll be awesome. Actually, I had that stir fry for supper, but I'm a little hungry right now. Ah, frig, maybe I'll do a little barbecue. What the hell? I want to try those pork chops that Mom gave me on the queue, even those mosquitoes out. Nah, frig it, I don't need food. I'm so indecisive, people. So indecisive right now. Tempted to make friggin' barbecue pork chops, but there's skeeters out and, well, they're not too bad. Ah, frig it. Not gonna bother. Not gonna bother. So, close up the door. Hopefully the Oreo's out of my way because I can't see because I have a camera blinding me. So hopefully that battery's all charged up by tomorrow, because what I plan on doing is friggin' pumping up the tire on the G6. That thing I bought, it can do, what did it say on it? It can do a 10 amps out of that outlet, which should be way more than that friggin' thing consumes. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. But as for today, people, I'm shutting her down. I'm cooked. So if you like today's video, like button, questions, comments, concerns, you know where to leave them. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.